Hi, I'm Neeti Nima. So today I'm just going to discuss a shape which does not have any corners. So can you guess which shape is this? Yes, this is a circle. So before I started, I just want to tell you what are the importance of the circle. Why we are going to study about the circle. So in our day-to-day life, if we see our atmosphere, so we can find that there are many objects which are in a circular shape. For example, the radio knob that is in a circle shape. The lens of our camera that is also in a circular shape. Can you tell me why the lens of the circle is in a circular shape only? Okay, I am telling you. Because it spread the proper focus to the objects which image we are going to take out. Okay, the best example of the circle is the wheels are our vehicle. Can you imagine the wheels in some another shape like a triangle, rectangle? No, it is not possible. It must be in a circle shape only. Okay, so now I am just going to tell you what is the circle. So circle is basically a 2D shape. It is basically the arrangement of some dots in such a way that they have some fixed distance from a point that is known as the center. And when we join all this dot together, so we get a shape, and this shape is known as the circle. So the distance between this center to the boundary of the circle, it is known as the radius. Circle is center to the boundary of the circle. Okay, now when I increase this radius to the another side of the boundary, or if I join the two dots on the circle in such a way that the line passes through the center, then the line which I got, it is known as a diameter. And I can also say that diameter has a two halves, and these two halves are radius only. So we can say that diameter is the 2 times of the radius, or radius is just the half of the diameter. So that is about the diameter and radius. Now I just moving to the chord. Okay, if I just take the two different points on a circle boundary, and when I just join this dots through a line, so this line is known as the chord. Okay, and when I just move this chord towards the center, then I can find out its maximum length on the center only when it passes through the center. So it will become the diameter. And when again I just moving it's far from the center, then its size started decreasing. So I can tell, so we can tell that the maximum size of the chord is a diameter. Or we can also say that every diameter is a chord, but every chord is a diameter. That is not possible. Or this chord also divide the circle in the two parts, the lower one and the upper one, and this part is known as the segment. Okay, now if I just take a complete tour of the circle boundary, or if I just find the complete length of the circle boundary, so this length or this tour is known as the circumference or parameter of the circle. And if I just take two different points on this boundary, okay, so this is known as a arc. So arc is nothing, it is just a small portion of the parameter. Okay, and when I join this arc through the center, okay, this arc through the center, so the area which I got, this is known as the sector. Okay, so the circle also have two parts. The one is the lower one and the interior one, and the second one is the exterior one. So interior one, that is inside the circle boundary. So this interior part which is inside the circle boundary, that space is known as the area of the circle. Okay, so that is all about the important terms of the circle. So now let's revise all the things once again. So first of all, radius. So radius is the distance between center to the circle boundary. Okay, diameter, when I join the 2 points of the circle through a line, and this line must be passed through a center. So this line is known as the diameter, and diameter is the 2 times of the radius. Now chord. If I join the two dots of the circle through a line, so this line is known as the chord. The maximum length of the chord is equal to the diameter, and this chord divide the circle in two parts, that is known as the segment. Okay, now if I take if I find the total length of the boundary of the circle, then this is known as the circumference or parameter. Arc. If I just take a small portion from the circumference or parameter of the circle, then this is known as the arc. And when I join this arc through the center of the circle, so the space which I got, that is known as the sector. And the total space covered by the circle boundary, it is known as the area of the circle. Okay, so that is all about the circle. Thank you. Hope you like the video. Bye. Have a nice day.